Hi, and welcome back to Taste Panel for Chili Nerds. And this is episode 55, coming at you with both hands raised. Alright, today we do, as par for the course for the show, have another sauce. And this one, yeah, take a look at that. Yeah, big fat red Savina. Alright, this would be K. John's Select Red Savina Puree. Okay, just another one in their lineup of their Select Puree series. Okay, now we are really starting to close in on this. I think in the past we featured the Select Habanero, if I'm not mistaken, the Serrano, the Cayenne. We also had the Fatale, and that was really hot. So, man, I'm expecting some really hot things from the Red Savina Puree because, as our little reading will tell us, you'll see there's going to be a lot of peppers in here, and there's not much else going on in their Select Puree series. So I know you guys have all heard this little story before, but we're closing in, and you won't have to hear it too many more times. But today I am going to read it for you, and you'll bear with me as usual because it is always written in white and makes it a little difficult to read, but I will do my best. Okay. K. John selects only the finest chilies for his signature line of purees. Ground fresh from the fields, they are blended with distilled vinegar. Citric acid and vitamin C are added to preserve color, then bottled immediately. The result is a minimum of 80% chili solids, more than 4 times the content of most hot sauces. Yeah, how about that? These purees are wonderful for inclusion in your culinary creations, or you can use them to create sauces of your own design. Their use is limited only by your imagination. From K. John's kitchen to yours, enjoy. Alright, and again, the ingredients are rather simple in these purees. This one here contains red Savina habanero, distilled vinegar, citric acid and ascorbic acid, and vitamin C to preserve color, and that's the whole story. So, yeah, I'm thinking the red Savina. I know the Fatale and the that orange habanero puree. Oh, both of those are really, really hot. And this one, the red Savina, being an even hotter pepper, should get things well ignited for today's program. So here we go. Okay. Cut that off. And hey, you can take a look at that. Looks kind of medium, a little on the thin side, a lot of vinegar in there, but wow, you can see the pulping happening in the neck there. And hey, here comes the smell test. Alright, hey, there's a little pepper blockage here in the neck. I'm going to knock that back really quick. I kind of anticipate that with these purees because we've had that problem just about every time. So, alright, here we go. Okay, wow, really smells kind of expecting a really sharp aroma, but that's not what I'm getting here. Kind of a really almost blandish, fruity smell. Chili-ish for sure, but kind of more along the vegetal line again. Kind of maybe a little tangy vinegar happening in the background there. Yeah, alright, well, let's give it a go. Hey, I have the trusty spoon on hand, as usual. And now this one has a little more body than last episode when I spilled it all over the floor. How about that? Well, but I'm still spilling things. Okay, alright, yeah, little chunks going on in there. Alright, I'll bring that up to the cam. You can see it. Kind of has again, like a tomato sauce type texture, like almost some, looks like fresh tomatoes in there, even though we know they're red Savinas. And kind of has some vinegar going off to the sides, forming some mountains and valleys with some liquid in there. Hey, without further ado, let's do it. All right. Sweet and really fruity up front. Kind of getting a fruity flavor on my tongue. Heat kind of building. Feeling it kind of starting at the back of my tongue area, making its way forward, really starting to envelop my whole tongue, coming from front to back. I'm sorry, from back to front. Talk about being dyslexic there. Yeah, kind of catching my whole tongue. He kind of catching me back behind my teeth, on my upper gum line behind my teeth, going up towards the roof of my mouth. Fruity flavors persistent. A little tangy vinegar may be happening there. Wow, yeah, take a look at that. Select red Savina Puree. Yeah. Definitely a tongue burner. Really is my tongue. The whole tongue just enveloped with heat. Up front really starting to catch a good burn. Wow. Surprisingly enough, okay, I am getting good heat in my mouth, don't get me wrong. Tongue really has it. That's my tongue, really. The heat of my tongue starting to, still growing a little bit. It feels like my whole tongue's on fire, but I don't know. For the red Savina, I don't know, maybe I was expecting a little more intensity there. Because, I remember the habanero puree. Man, that caught my throat. Caught everything. Good strong heat blast there.